Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. My name is Martyn Lucas. I go live every morning for the opening and closing bell. Everything you see here is real and genuine. This is my real shares, my real positions, and we're joined every day by traders and investors from around the world who share with you equally their live trades, their live positions, their thoughts on what they're trading in. We're not here to pump and dump anything. You see when I trade, you see when I buy, you see when I sell. Everything is real, everything is genuine. This portfolio started at $5,000 and went out to $40,000. You've seen me go up, you've seen me go down. It all happens here live on the Day Trader. Let's get straight into the trades right now. We're over here on YouTube. We're also available on TikTok. That's TikTok over there. We've got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and multiple websites, Twitch, and everything is here for you. All right, Virgin Galactic today is held up $2.38. I'm just down at $43 at the moment. My Rio position, I wish I had more money to buy, said that CY Financials. That's Caden Youngquist. That is very often the case. Shall we have a quick look at Rio right now? Let's open up a duplicate page. Here we go. Let's open up Rio for you. And let's go into Rio for you right now. Rio. Rio's got a great dividend, one of the best actually, but the thing is with Rio Tinto, that time has passed now. So if you want the dividend now, you've got no chance. That's already happened. As you can see, they're paying out, because I have 41 shares, they're paying out $109 in a few days' time, so in September. But Rio Tinto is down 3.5 at the moment. It's had a bit of a down couple of days. It's swung about up and back down again. And Dexter, one of our traders, he bought it. He had it up here. He sold it, and he's bought it back down here again. So very, very nice indeed. That's Rio Tinto. Let's look at Virgin Galactic today. It's up 2.53, looking pretty good. Looking good indeed, and I've got an average now of 610. Vanguard S&P, Virgin Orbit is down today, but I'm still up 6.5%, so that's absolutely fine. Let me just have a check of something. Caden says, how are you? I'm very well. Good to see you, Caden. Lovely to have you here. Brickmark is here as well. I got that name right today. Not bric-a-brac or anything like that. It's definitely Brickmark. I had that wrong the other day. But we are all clear right now. How are you? We're all well, I think. We're all well. Looks like Snow is looking decent ahead of earnings. Looks like Snow is looking decent ahead of earnings. A lot of drama as well with Nvidia today. I've been listening to some news in between the shows. And a lot of manipulation. You've got one person who's got shares in Nvidia saying you should buy it and own it, and there are people who don't have it saying you should dump it. Is very, very difference of opinion. But I'm currently out of Nvidia. I don't like being in that industry at the moment. Tesla is up today, 893, still bouncing around that 900 mark. Hello, Room and Sir Martin, Real Ray. How are you, Real Ray? Lovely to have you here. Welcome to the family. Good stuff. Excellent. Real Ray's one of our royalty members. He's a member on Twitch, a subscriber on... a member on YouTube, a subscriber on Twitch, and a subscriber on TikTok. Absolutely great to have you here. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Let's have a little look. Caden says Snow and Nvidia are the two watches for earnings right now. It's a messy deal, and Cathy Woods is deep in Nvidia, and we all know about Cathy Wood. Cathy Wood only exists for Cathy Wood. Twitch not live. Twitch not live. Let me have a look. Yes, it is. Twitch is working. Mike, you need to refresh the screen. Twitch is working because here it is. Here's my Twitch screen. Looking good. We've got 120 followers there now. Absolutely great. I'm so chuffed with that. Really, really great. Okay, let's keep on going. Anne Lee. Anne Lee just popped up. Anne Lee, one of my Luca badge owners, one of our subscribers. Come back in. I missed you then. I just missed you. Anne Lee, one of our subscribers, came in just for a second there. Let Me Sleep just joined in as well. Twitch, Theodore Roll. Twitch, what's happening with Twitch? Gotcha. Twitch is all good. I'm here to Twitch. Good evening, by the way. Good evening from Twitch. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Don't forget, if you have a slight issue with Twitch, you can just lower the resolution and it all works itself out. Very good. All right, Rivian is up today 1.49. Let's go through the stocks. We've got Lucid also up 2.82 today. Polestar just cannot make any money out of Polestar, down 22%. The lesson to learn there is do not buy on an IPO. 9 times out of 10, the stock price goes dramatically down. So an IPO is great if you flip it straight away, because it always goes down 22% on Polestar. Long way. Now I've only got 62 shares. You could argue I could buy another 62 shares and I'd be 10% down. I could buy another 62 shares and I'd only be 5% down. There's that way of looking at it, of course. Buy the dips, but there you go. Anyway, I don't really want any more of it. Got enough EVs exposure. Let's have a little look. What is it? What did Real Ray say? I wonder what drone sales are like dirt to Ukraine. I wonder what drone sales are like dirt to Ukraine. Not sure what that means. I know not too many like Chinese stocks, but I wonder if DJI is on the stock market. Thinking out loud. You are thinking out loud, and I don't fully understand. DJI, I don't know actually. It's a good question. Due to, not dirt. Okay, due to. I wonder what drone sales are like due to Ukraine. There you go. A lot of people have been buying drones in Ukraine. You're absolutely right. Now I understand what you're saying. Jax, don't get FOMO. No, don't get FOMO. Whatever you do, do not get FOMO. Here we go. We got a guest here. We got a guest, Jax 4E. We've got a guest here on YouTube today. Truly eager beginner, ready to learn. Any suggestions on what could help me at the start of my journey? Still learning everything from patterns and how to analyze them. Well, the first thing you can do, Jack, is, in my humble opinion, and as Dan Penner would say, and there's nothing humble about me, I am not really a fan of charts. Everybody here will know I'm not a fan of charts. Remember, charts are what everybody else is following, and they are purely what happened in the past. They are no indication what's going to happen in the future, other than it's likely to be in the future. I'm not a great fan of charts. I am more interested in investing in stocks I research, as in the CEO, the company, what it does, how it changes the world, and so on. I will share with you my full portfolio, though, Jax. If you want my full portfolio written down, you want to see it all, I'll share it with you on Discord. This is my portfolio. I started at $5,000. I'm up at $40,000 right now. We had a good run. We've lost a lot of money over the in December. Since then, but we're fighting back and we're holding back. I was at 28,000 just a few weeks ago, so we have improved it quite a bit since then. But Jack, it's a pleasure to have you here. My name is Martyn Lucas, known as the World Piano Man and Day Trader. Here is our full TV studio for you. In this TV studio, you see behind me on the screen on TikTok, you can see it. I have actually raised over $1 million for our charities and what we support, and I can show you all the checks I've raised. Really good stuff. So we've done that here in the studio, and any of my members can have a fundraiser by being a silver member. I've built a membership around to for your benefit, not for mine. So it's lovely to have you here. Charts indicate the future. Ali Tisro, I knew Ali Tisro was going to come back with that. Charts do not indicate the future. Charts, he's shouting at the TV now going, yes, they do. Charts merely predict potentially what the future could be based upon what the past was. Well, does that really tell you what the future is? No, it doesn't. It gives you an indication by what experience happened last time, what's likely, statistically, probability of happening again in the future. It's not a foregone conclusion or a guaranteed fact. If it was, everybody would win on the stock market, which means everybody would lose. Remember, you can only make money if somebody else loses. It's a brutal industry. When I buy a stock, it's because somebody else is selling it, and I then have to sell it back to them at a higher price. It's simple. It's how it works. Space surprised me today. Why did it surprise you? Went up today, Is that what surprised you? Didn't surprise me. It belongs at $10 right now, and it will head to 100 when it starts flying regularly. Didn't surprise me. Martyn, you make sense. Charts are one method to predict human behavior, but not all. Martyn, you seem to know human behavior very well. Well, Real Ray, I've performed in 195 countries, more than probably most people ever. I toured all over the world as an entertainer. I've met every culture, every race of people, and this is all about people. Charts merely express what people are doing, and the price of a stock doesn't reflect the value of the stock at all. All it does is tells you the price that people are prepared to pay. That's all. It's irrelevant, totally irrelevant. But you make money by dealing on the price. That's all. But if you're a long-term investor, which I'm a split between scalp, day, long-term investor, I'm just here to make money in the best way possible, then, you know, long-term fundamentals will kick in. Long-term, if a company makes money, its share price is very likely to go up. Short-term, anything can happen. Stocks can go up, go down, inside and out. That is not how it works, says Lemon Juice Box. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, and you are very welcome to it. But I can tell you now, I'm not surprised you say that, because 99% of YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit is all predicting the markets are about to go to zero. Everyone's going to go bankrupt. China's going to crash the markets. USA is going to go bankrupt. We're all going to be dead and the whole world's finished. And do you know why they say that? Because it gets you to watch the video. I demonstrated it last night. For the very first time, I made a video predicting doom and gloom. And I had several of my members here say to me on Discord, they had to click it by the title. And that's it. It's selfish. It's people trying to get you to buy a stock so it makes them money, or buy a video or watch a video so it makes them money. I was watching today on CNBC in my dinner break. They were discussing Nvidia tonight, Nvidia earnings. And there was a woman who had potentially millions of dollars in the stock. She was in the stock. And she was saying that it's a good buy. It's a good buy right now because we know the earnings is going to be bad, and it's already been priced in. And 9 times out of 10, after the earnings, the stock pops. That's a complete lie, because we've seen, I've covered nearly every earnings over the last 3 months of the big cap companies, and we've seen good earnings and we've seen the profits go down. We've seen bad earnings and the profits go up. There's no prediction to it whatsoever. So she is on CNBC regarding, you would regard it as the truth, honest, real. She's ultimately doing one thing and one thing only. She has millions of shares in the stock, and what does she want to do? She wants to tell you that the earnings it's bad, but it's already baked in, and because the earnings won't be as bad as they expect, up will go the price. So everyone thinks, oh, I should buy some Nvidia tonight because it will probably go up. It might go up, it might not. But I know one thing, she's doing it to help herself. It's not the truth, it's manipulation. And if you don't think manipulation and dishonesty is in the stock market, then you need to get a reality check. The only place you can get the truth is here, because I don't care whether the stock goes up or down. My my number one priority is to build a family and tell the truth and share my journey. I want to make money, but I don't care about being the richest man in the world. I just want to make money, and that's it. But trust me, 99% of what you see on YouTube and Reddit and online and on TV is manipulation. It gets you to watch the show, you to buy the stock, and you are left holding the bag, because they can't make money until some idiot buys the stock. Simple as that. All right. What are you saying? You might be better than my resources. Sorry, I judged it first. That's all right, Lemon Juice. You are fine. No problem at all. No problem. Let me read some other comments. What else did I get? Good point. You may be right about that. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. I'm right about that. And do you know how I know? Before I started investing in trading, I spent 30 years. I've toured 195 countries, and I know how people work. And unfortunately, people are no damn good. That's the reality of it. Most people couldn't care less about you. They just want to promote what they want to promote to get you to buy it, and they couldn't care less. My priority is to build the best YouTube, Twitch, TikTok channels in the world. That's my priority. Not the biggest, the best. It'll become the biggest by being the best, but I focus on the best, all right? Anyway, no, I'm the only one who tells you the truth. Arnold the Palmer. No, I'm the only one. Arnold the Palmer. Arnold the Palmer. No, I'm the only one. Kathy Woods again. Kathy Woods again. Yeah, we love Kathy Woods. How many of you have turned on your phone, on your computer, and you've seen, did you perform in Paris? Yes. Champs-Élysées, I've been involved in the Volley Bougère. Yes, I love Paris. I've been up the Eiffel Tower. I did a wedding song at the top of the Eiffel Tower as well. I've been to Bologna. Where else in Paris? Where else in France have I been? I've been to Calais, of course. Went there on a school trip when I was a kid. But in the south of France, Brittany. Been to Brittany and performed a wedding in Brittany. Love France. Love France. Never Versailles. No, not Versailles. Some Snobbleton man. Is that Snob? Snobittle man. No, I've not performed in Versailles. Lovely place though, I believe. Dinner is at 2 p.m. Arnold. Yeah, how many times have you turned on YouTube and you've seen a live broadcast from Kathy Woods and Elon Musk? And there's thousands watching it. Because there's a few billion people in the world, so there's always some mug who'll watch it, and it says it's live. And they're discussing what was live about 6 months ago. Now, if you believe that, if you believe what they're telling you, it's 6 months old news, you must be mad, because that video has been repeated I don't know how many times. It makes a lot of money for the YouTube creators, though. A lot of money, and it makes a lot of money promoting out-of-date news. God's honest truth. What's that, Church of Logic? Kathy Woods again. God's honest truth. There you go. Stock market crashes all of the time. Look at the stock market history. Stock market will come back and go higher and higher over time. Stephen, 100%. And if you look back right now through history, do it. The information is there. People who read charts can't deny it. Go look back at the charts. Go look back since the beginning of time. And see all the dips in the Second World War and the 2000 the dot-com bubble crash and the 2008 and all the different times and COVID, and you will see that COVID and the crash we've just recently had are right up there with all the other times and bounce back just the same. That's what happens, because at the end of the day, even the greedy people and the liars and the manipulators cannot make money unless they buy in again at some point. They might tell you one thing and do one thing another, but the stock market will not go up over time unless more people buy in than sell. That is an absolute mathematical fact. If everybody sells and stays sold and no one gets back in again and predicts the end of the world, I guarantee one thing: the stock market will go to zero. It has to, because there's no money in it. It only goes up when people buy it. So the very people that have told you the markets are going to zero and have sold out, I guarantee will buy back in at some point, because they always do. They can't make money unless they buy back in again. Can't make money sat on the sides talking about it. So there you go. Arnold has a crystal ball. I believe it. Evening all, said Stephen wrote. Is it a good idea to keep Tesla when the split shares? How will that affect the shareholders? Real Ray, it's going to be great for the stock. Let me explain why. First of all, you have a reverse stock split and a forward stock split. Let me explain the differences. A reverse stock split is when, rather than like Tesla is going 3 for 1, it's 1 for 3. And what happens there is a reverse split is when a stock price has dropped so low, it's about to fall out of the index and it would no longer be a public traded company and the company would go bust. So what they do, and they can only do this to a certain point, after a while they're finished, right? They can reverse stock split. So you have 3 shares and you now have 1. and they're all worth exactly the same. You haven't gained anything. You haven't lost or gained, but your 3 has now become 1, and that 1 is worth 3 times as much. Make sense? You have 3 shares, all worth $1, and now you have 1 worth 3. That's all. So it keeps the stock on the index. Now, if that happens, that's not good. That's a company fighting to survive. That's not good. A forward split is what Tesla is doing, is when a stock price gets so big that they want to make it more affordable, not just for that reason, but that's one reason, because at $893 a share, as Tesla is now, not everyone can buy what's called fractional shares. That's a piece of a stock. On Robinhood, on my brokerage, I can buy $10 of Tesla. Some brokerages allow you have to buy a whole stock or whatever. So not everyone can afford a whole stock of Tesla. So by making it a forward split, 3 for 1, each stock will now be worth about $300. So for every one I have now, I will have 3 afterwards, but each one will be worth a third of the price. I don't gain anything, I don't lose anything, but what it does, it first of all makes it more affordable for people that cannot buy into fractional sharing. That's the first thing. Second of all, if you are an options trader, you need 100 shares of a stock for a contract. A contract is what you need to options trade. You have to have 100 shares. Well, 100 shares of Tesla is $89,000, right? A contract of Tesla is $89,000. Not a lot of people can buy a contract of Tesla. Well, when it's forward splits, 3 for 1, it's now $30,000 for a contract. So people that options trade can get in. And finally, probably the most important piece is the retail investor, because institutions don't care less about a forward split. They're not enticed to buy the stock. They've got money, education, they're not bothered. Couldn't care less. But the people that are on, the people like me, the crazy people like me who don't have much money and don't have any education at all, a bit stupid, they get all excited because they look at the stock price and go, hey, wow, look, Tesla is $300. I can own a whole share of Tesla. And if you say you're not one of those people, you're not telling the truth. How many of you are frustrated when you own 0.01 of a share? You all are. We all want to own a full share. Why? No reason whatsoever, but it makes us feel good. If you have 1 Bitcoin, you feel great, right? I've got a Bitcoin. Nobody wants to own 0.00001 Bitcoin, right? We all want to own 1 Bitcoin. It makes you feel good. You want to own a share of Tesla. Well, let's get that out of the window and throw that into the bin, because that's ridiculous. All you want to do is own a certain amount of money in a company, and it goes up or down by that percentage. Whether you own $1 or $1 million, 10% is the same 10%. Makes no difference. How much you own is irrelevant, completely irrelevant. What's important is the fact that you own a stake in the company. Whether you own half a share or a quarter of a share is irrelevant. But we're not all smart. We're all emotional people, and emotional human beings do the wrong thing all the time. How many of us know it's the right thing to do to go for a walk and get exercise? Does it mean you're going to do it? How many of us know it's the right thing to do not to eat chocolates, but we still do it, right? Same thing. We all want to own a share. So making a forward split and making the share cheaper, people like me who don't know what they're doing get all excited and go, I can buy a share now. So what it will do for the stock, Real Ray, to come right back to where I started, is it will put the share price. It will help the share price. Now, in a bear market, this doesn't really work. In a bull market, when everyone's excited and everyone's got a load of money, people get excited and buy in. So it's good for the stock, because the stock is very popular. It's the number 1 shorted stock there is. Everyone's either loving it or hating it. It's traded a lot. It's a great stock to make money on. So people will want to buy it because it's cheap. That's it. But unfortunately, We are not in a bull market where everyone's got loads of money. This isn't the mid-80s where everyone's buying everything. This isn't post-COVID where everyone's buying everything. We're in a bear market, but we are in a bear market rally. And this bear market soon, at some point, will turn into a bull market. So long-term prediction is Tesla will be $2,000, $4,000 in 4 years. But over the next few weeks, I predict Tesla will be 1,000. Now, I predicted Tesla would have been 1,000 last week. It didn't go to 1,000. It's all about timing. I know it's going there. It's just, people have sold out before they buy back in again. That's all. But it is going there. All right. So does that make sense? Have you been to Switzerland? Yes, I've been to Mount Pilatus. I did a gig on the top of Mount Pilatus, and if you ask me, I'll share with you the picture of Mount Pilatus. Major companies cannot fail. The system is rigged for them not to. Correct. Church of Logic. It's just idiots like apes and speculators like Kramer who manipulate everything and cause fears. Dave Ramsey, Graham Stephan and company. Yep. Remember. Graham Stephan, Dave Ramsey, Meet Kevin have made millions of dollars from YouTube. It's in their very best interest to predict to you the end of the world. And by the way, and if China doesn't go bankrupt tomorrow, which is what Graham Stephan predicted 5 days ago, in 5 days would go bankrupt, he said that, then tomorrow he looks like a flipping first-rate clown. But I guarantee he won't come on and say, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. He will make another prediction. And what will happen? Human reaction. They will forget what he said last week. They'll forget what he said last week and get excited by the new drug. Get excited by the new hype, the new drama to soak up. And he'll make another video and you'll watch it again. And you won't go, hang on a minute, this guy talked crap last week. I don't listen to this guy anymore. You'll love it. You'll buy into it. I promise you. You will watch it. So that's why these people have millions of views and millions of dollars to spend. All right. Just a reminder to put me into member of Discord. Evening, Stu Walk. Yes, I'll do that right now. Did that answer your question, my friend over there on Real Ray? Let me scroll down. Real Ray. Thank you, Martin. Thanks, Education. You've just silenced all the doubters as you're smart and positive. Thanks, mate. You know what? Listen. I don't know, do I? No one knows when the markets are going to go up, when they're going to go down. All I do know, in time they'll go up. And you know what? If it all goes to mush and the whole world goes bang, nothing will matter how much money you've got in your stocks and shares anyway. So don't even worry about it. Just be positive. Positivity always wins over negativity long term. It does. Give someone a hug. Tell someone you love them and life will be okay. There we go. Let me just read this a minute. I've got a job to do here for Stu Walk. Stu Walk, okay, where is your account? You want me to update you and make you a YouTube member. Stu Walk, what's your name called? Ah, there it is. Is this you? Now, I know it sounds silly to ask, but I have to ask, is that you? I'm assuming it's you. And the reason why I say that is because people copy your name. Stu Walk, are you a YouTube member here? Let me have a look. Stu Walk, are you a YouTube member? Yes, you are. I'm assuming that's you. So your name on here is Stu Walk, correct? I can keep the same name. Right, Stu Walk, I'm now going to make you a YouTube member on here. Roles, member, there you go, you are now a member. So you can contact me, you can contact the other members, you can call in live to the show as well. Yes, that is me. Yeah, there you go, it's done. You are now a YouTube member. And if you go to the bottom of the screen, the broadcast lounge is now open. If you want to call in, say hello, ask a question, challenge what I've said, have a discussion, you can. All right, there we go. Back to the trades. Let me answer the next question. Kathy Wood says Ark name comes from Ark of the Covenant. Is that right? That's very interesting. Sam, how do you call a fish? You drop it a line. Howdy, Rocket Man. How are you, Crocodile Rockin' doing? How's your overall portfolio? And how's Tesla Jam booming? Tesla Jam's all fine. My overall portfolio, we're doing all right. We're up today. We're all good. We're all still alive and everybody's fine. GE done it already with reverse splits to make it appear the company is valuable. There you go. There is manipulation. If there ever was one, GE has done it already with a reverse split to make it appear the company is more valuable. And remember, the institutions, they don't they're not fooled by that. But the retail investors, you guys, all of us, me, you, we're all human beings. We're all stupid. We're all following lemons over a cliff. We will go, hey, GE's cheap. We'll forget about the stock split. We won't know it. We won't even care. We'll look at it and go, wow, look, GE's cheap, and we'll buy it. We'll walk straight into it like a bunch of lemmings. To invest in the stock market, you need to have patience and understand what you're investing in besides just the name. Correct. I'm one of them. We're all one of them. You're called a human being. You're all the same. We're all the same. No one's better than anyone else. Thank you, Martyn. Thank the education. You've just silenced all the doubters as you are smart and positive. Thank you. My OCD doesn't allow that. My OCD. Oh, my OCD. You're talking about owning a whole share, right? I need a whole share of something. I need a whole Bitcoin. I get it. Martyn, in your shop, could you sell 0.00001 of a cup? Yes, I will. I will do that. I tell you what, if you give me 0.00001 Theodore roll, I will sell you 0.00001 of a cup, because I'll hold it up and I will show you what you could have when you finally paid it all off. All right. When is the split? Can someone remind me when the Tesla split is? I think it's next week. Read my GE comment up at top. I've already read it. I would like to hear. I would like to hear 0.00001 of a song tonight, please. You've got it. Got to go. See you tomorrow. Henrico Juba is off. Jasdeep Singh. Hello. Why aren't you a member? You've been here so many times now. Why aren't you a member yet? Are you a member, Jasdeep? I can't see if you are. I've got you on Discord now. Jax Foray. All right, Jax. Is this you? Is this you? Are you a member? Jax. You're not a member, are you? You're not a YouTube member, Jax, are you? Scroll up. The chat's going through too quick tonight. No, Jax, you're not. Right. So, Jack, this is you, right? I'm assuming this is you. You can see all the public channels. You can't call in. You don't get any of the perks and the benefits because you're not a YouTube member. If you become a YouTube member or someone donates one to you, but that's wishing on a star, right? For a couple of bucks, you can become a YouTube member. Trust me, if you become a member right now, good things will happen. I've built the best membership plan on YouTube. I promise you. Become a member and you see what happens, right, Jax? You need to be a member to get all the perks and benefits. Let me scroll down to our next comment. What else have we got here? I don't know who you're talking about. Ha ha. Never watched it. We are going to make it all. Yes, we are. Martyn's my idol. Hello. Stephen agrees. Stu Wack says yes. We're all going to make it. Dexter Sickle says hello. We're not talking to Dexter Sickles, by the way. We banned him this morning. I'm surprised he's even here. We don't talk to Dexter Sickles anymore. He's a pariah. He's a pariah. He's a troublemaker. And we all love him, but we just don't talk to him. He sits in the corner with a dunce hat on his head. Remember that at school? Stick a dunce hat on his head. To invest in the stock market, you have to have patience. That's right. Yes, Logan, I read that one. I only watch your YouTube channel for stocks. I don't know the others of which you speak. Hi, Martyn, Alicia. Here they are. Is Patricia and Alicia. Let's bring them into the show. These are our ladies from Italy. Remember, members can call in.
Hello to everybody. I'm calling from Tuscany, near Pisa.
There's Alicia there's Paddy on the phone. Tomorrow is the split. Virgin Galactic is going up then. So we'll get a rise now. Tesla is going up tomorrow. Cup to funny. 0.001, Stephen Lewandowski. I love it. Tomorrow, see you later. Where you going? Where you going, Stu? Tomorrow, thank you very much. Tesla Spits tomorrow. I've got loads of answers now to that question. What's your thoughts on dollar store stocks like Dollar General? Dollar General, yes. And you know why? Because there'll always be money at the bottom of the pile. People will always need Walmart. They will always need the Dollar General. Absolutely right. That's never going anywhere. Think about it. No matter what happens. Add a friend. There we go. I've just added Jack. Jack wants to be my friend over there on Discord. He wants to be my friend. He thinks if he becomes my friend, he's going to get favoritism. He thinks he's going to get favoritism, and he's going to make more money. Shall we say hello? Hello. He's trying to be like my best mate. Look, there's Jack. Look, I want to be your friend. I've accepted. But much better if you become a member, though. That's all I'm saying. There you go. Dex is banned. Yeah, don't even talk to him. People charge a fortune to be educated in stocks and shares. I do not, and I will never sell a training program. I think it's disgusting. If you're listening to me, Meet Kevin, and I know Meet Kevin sometimes listen in, and I know Graham Stepan sometimes listens in, I think it's disgusting that you built up an audience, you got an audience, and when you got 1 million people, you said, right now everything's for sale. It's kind of like, it's like that on your members. I don't agree with it. It's why per 1,000 views, I've got more members than you, even though I've got a tiny little channel, because I'm never going to charge anybody for anything, because they came here for free, and that's it. Doesn't suddenly become, you got to pay me to be here. All right, people charge a fortune. Membership is worth every penny. Education, example of real trading, entertainment, if it gets boring. That's right. Stephen Rowe, thank you for those lovely comments, Ray. I appreciate you, mate. If I could give you a membership for free, I would. But I can't. I don't even know why I'm banned. We can't remember either. It's a bit like GE stocks. We can't even remember it did a reverse split. We can't even remember that GE was losing money. So now we all want to buy it. It's a bit like you. We banned you and don't even know why. I mean, shall we forget we banned him? Does anybody even know why we banned him? No, I don't even care anymore. I'll unban him. He's unbanned. I think it's actually 55% no ban. Yeah, it was, well, yeah, slightly. Crag, hi, we got a guest. Would everybody welcome Crag in? Crag has just come on in. Welcome to my studio. This is my TV studio. My name is Martyn Lucas, World Piano Man. And how are you, Crag? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody put your cities and countries in and welcome Crag in. He's a new guest and he's got no one welcoming in. God, that was hard. Project Freedom. I just put $1,500 on Bring the Galactic at $6 to buy. Brilliant. Project Freedom, good luck. Dexter is for sale. Yep. What else we got here? Which Google stock is better, A or B? It makes no difference. It makes no difference. Do you want to vote on the stock? Most retail investors buy C. It makes no difference. You only buy B if you want to sit on the board and vote. So maybe you do. Maybe you want B. But sorry, A or B. You mean A, B or A? You mean B or C? I've got Class C. Most retail investors buy C. It makes no difference whatsoever. So this is what I own. So I'm not just telling you on CNBC because I want you to buy it so I make money. This is my real stock. This is my real money. Yep, it makes no difference. It's just whether you want to vote or not. This is what retail investors buy, C. So there you go, Church of Logic. Since we're talking complex stock news, hi Craig, Hola, there we go. Everybody's putting their cities. I'm from England, Yorkshire, far better than Cornwall. No, it's not. Yorkshire's rubbish. Cornwall's the best. Yorkshire is rubbish. There we go. The north is rubbish. Ray, we are sunny down here. So Lee, shut your face and get out of it. The north is rubbish. Very close to the Scottish. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised. I'll get to Rob McLean coming in a minute. Here's Rob McLean. He might give me a hard. If Rob McLean's here, he's from Scotland. I'm in trouble now.
that you can have today is to join the Martyn Lucas show. Make yourself some money and have fun with a great group of friends at the same time. Go for it.
Hey, Crag from Belfast. Crag, you need to be a member. You need to be a member. Oh, Crag is a member. Crag is a member. I didn't realise Crag's a member. We got Uzi Mackie. We got several guys here from Ireland. Here he is.
Hello to the family and the future family members. Uzi Mackie here. I just wanted to say the Day Trader is one of the most honest, 100% open YouTubers around. Martyn's an honest guy and helps us through all the market ups and downs. Don't be shy, say hello and join the family.
All right, absolutely right. Now, someone just said, Logan, the Day Trader shows his portfolio. Most of these YouTubers, like Graham, just scare and scream whatever thing to boost views. It's correct, and they will never show you their full portfolio. Talking of full portfolios, I will share with you now my actual portfolio, my entire portfolio. So get ready to film it, stick it on the internet, tell the world about it. Are you ready? Here we go. Here's my full portfolio. Do as you will with it. All right, here is my full portfolio. We're up today, $570. Right, I'll zoom in. This is my entire portfolio, what I own here. Okay, here we go. You ready? It's time to show you my full portfolio. And why am I having difficulties moving that screen down? Right, there we go. Okay, there we go. There you go. That'll do. Right. All right, there you go. So starting at the top, here's my crypto. And if you want this full list, you can go onto Discord and I will give it to you, all right? I'll give you a quick rundown of why I've got what I've got. But before I do, I need to earn 1 cent from everybody because no one's given me a super chat. Not one of you's given me a super chat. Let me see if I've got any subscribers come into the show so far. Let's have a quick look. No one's given me a super chat. I haven't done any ads. I've made no money. I'm running out of money now, so I need to do something, right? Here goes. Let's see if we've got any subscribers. We've had a bit of a viral video the last few minutes. Look. Tesla, a little Tesla news has gone viral a little bit. There we go. 548. I've gained 1 subscriber. 1 subscriber? Are you kidding me? That's it. Right, I'm going to make some money then. Right. No one's giving me a super chat, so I'm going to... if someone gives me a super chat, I won't run the ads. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Too late. Here comes an ad. You should have done it. Too late. I never knew I could be highlighted as a member. Yes, you can. Real Ray. You could be highlighted as a member. Look in your super chat. You can donate memberships as well to other people. If you want to request a song and you want to give me $10, rather than giving me $10 for a song, you can donate $10 worth of memberships to everybody else. Everybody wins and I do a song. So there you go. Right, here's my full portfolio and why I've got it. So BSV is supposed to be the real Bitcoin. So I've got 11 shares, 11 Bitcoin. At the end of the day, if it is the real Bitcoin and the truth comes out, I've got $11 million, right? Because Bitcoin's supposed to go to $1 million one day, right? So I'm holding 11. I'll never sell them. Ethereum, I'm waiting to buy it when it goes down. Bitcoin, I've got a tiny bit. I'm waiting to buy it every time it goes down below 19,000, $100, 18,000, $100, and all the way down. Okay. Now my stocks, VU or SPY, the same thing. It's the S&P 500. It's the most stable part of anyone's portfolio. Everyone owns it. It's boring. It's rock and roll. No one talks about it because it doesn't do very much, but it makes money, always makes money over history. It'll always make you money. So VU is a big part of my portfolio. It's up and it's paying me a dividend. Virgin Galactic, regarded a high risk stock. It's not a high risk stock. It's only high risk because it's space and it's new and it's innovative. It's not high risk. Richard Branson, it's his legacy. It's never going to fail. It's going to make money. So you need some high risk stocks if you want to get your money up. Now, if you're an investor in your 60s and you've already got a load of money, you don't need risk anymore. You put all your money in VU and you get a 20% payout every year, and that's all you want. But if you're like me or you're younger and you've got to make money, you've got to take some risks. So you have to buy a high risk. You have to get high risk, regarded as high risk. VORB is supported by Virgin Galactic, but that is more satellites. Tesla, we all know about Tesla. Tesla now has the number one selling car in the world, which is the Y. So why would you not want to own Tesla? It's just going to keep going up and up and up. I believe it's going to go to $4,000. Rivian, of course, it's not because they make trucks. Everyone in America gets excited because they make trucks. Trucks got nothing to do with it. No one cares about trucks outside of America. Travel the world, you'll find out no one's got a truck out of America. No one cares less. The reason why Rivian's good is because it's got a deal with Amazon. Lucid, it produces a great car to rival Tesla, in fact. I bought a little bit of PSNY just because someone in here told me to. Arrival is in England. It's a great, potentially a great company, but it could go bankrupt. It's why I've only got a few penny stocks, because at the end of the day, it could go up. I can't really lose any money if it does, but if it does go up, it can 10x. Apple, well, why wouldn't you own Apple? It's never going anywhere. It pays a great dividend. It's part of the S&P. Amazon, greatest shopping experience in the world. It's part of the S&P. It's solid, reliable, not going anywhere. Robinhood, I had some. I've sold, made some money. I'm not going to buy any more until it goes lower. McDonald's, one of the most profitable companies in the world. Always makes money, always does well. Never going anywhere. And when no one's got any money, they'll always buy McDonald's. Coca-Cola, same thing. You'll always buy a Coke. No matter how poor you are, you'll always buy a Coke. Warren Buffett loves Coca-Cola, pays a great dividend. Why would you not own Coca-Cola? Johnson & Johnson, every single thing you buy that you've got at home is probably made by Johnson & Johnson. Soap, washing up powder, medical products, you name it, Johnson & Johnson have got history, been around forever, pay a great dividend. When it goes down, always buy some more. I keep buying it when it goes down. Google, unlike what everybody will tell you on YouTube, Google owns YouTube, and Google is making money. People on YouTube will tell you that all the YouTubers are earning less money. Ad revenue's going down. Oh no, sorry, I'm not making $1 million this year on my videos. It's a load of rubbish. My ad revenue's going up. Companies are spending, so Google shares are going up. Microsoft, well, how can you ever write off Microsoft? Also paid a decent dividend. Meta, I don't know. Meta, Facebook, the metaverse, I don't want to sit here with a set of goggles on, but Meta is very good at doing ads, and a lot of people spend money on it. Things like Snapchat and all the other rubbish, they're here today, gone tomorrow. Facebook is not MySpace. It's not going anywhere. It'll be around, and it might make some money. It's got a huge potential. Why not own it? SoFi, the future of banking is in SoFi. Digital banking, crypto world of banking, SoFi. You've got to own some. I'm making money. IonQ, Amazon's second biggest investment. Quantum computers, we need it in cars. We need it in the future of everything. IonQ, absolutely. Quantum computers will be the new norm in 10 years. PayPal, well, you can't write PayPal off. I don't own a lot. It's been sold off. It's very, very cheap right now. Oversold. Why not? Walmart, biggest supermarkets in the world. Always going to make money. Always going to dominate. Target, well, it's good to have Target as well as an alternative, but Walmart is my main position, pays a good dividend. Why would you not own it? Tesco's, just because I'm from England, I love Tesco's. It's not a Walmart, but it makes a bit of money. It's down at the moment, but that's okay. It pays a good dividend. GOEV, of course, Canoe, they've got this potential deal with Apple, but they are doing the business with Walmart. It's a new EV company. It's worth owning some. Now I move on to my dividend stocks. All these dividend stocks, I own a few shares. I don't do much with them. They just sit there and pay me a dividend. Just sit there, QQQ, and so on and so forth. They just do a little bit in the background. On Semiconductor, the best semiconductor company you can own. You need semiconductors in everything. We live in a world now where we rely more on semiconductors. Tilray Brands. Tilray Brands, why do I buy Tilray Brands? I don't smoke tobacco. Why would I be interested in a cannabis company? Well, quite simple. Tilray Brands is the biggest cannabis company in the world, and we are going to get legislation in the US. The US are going to pass it and agree it. So when that happens, this stock will 10x. That's why I own Tilray. DNA, Ginkgo Bioworks. Ginkgo Bioworks, the future is DNA. The future of medicine is in DNA. This kind of stuff is very, very important for the future. All I really know about it, all I really need to know about it, it's worth owning it. Enphase Energy, well, of course, solar panels. If anyone doesn't think the future is solar and wind, you'd be living under a rock. Okay. Lithium, I only own one share. It needs to go down for me, but lithium is what powers the batteries. You need lithium. Elon Musk is always saying, give me more lithium and you'll make money. NRSN, I can't remember what that is. BTI, I can't remember. Rio Tinto. Rio Tinto is a mining company, been around, it's based in London, been around since 1966, 1962, 66, something like that. Rio Tinto has always made money. It's one of the most profitable mining companies in the world. It's the second biggest mining company. There is someone bigger, but it's never not paid its dividend. So on the dividends alone, and it's one of the highest dividends on the market, why would you not own Rio Tinto? It pays a great dividend. I only own 41 shares and I'm about to get $109 on Rio Tinto. There we go. There's my full list. Oh, and this one right at the bottom, a bit of a joke stock, HKT. We did it to demonstrate that the Chinese are complete liars, manipulators on the extreme. You think Cathy Wood and YouTubers blow up stocks? They don't hold a candle to the Chinese. The Chinese will bring out a stock, take it to $1 million and dump it on your head. So this one, when it came out at a few bucks, a penny stock, went up to $3.5 grand in a couple of days. I bought it at the top and I'm with $10, by the way, because I knew it was going to go down, just to demonstrate to you what manipulation is. And I'm down 91%. Because that stock is a complete and utter joke. But that is what exists on the Chinese market. I will not buy Chinese stocks and I will not buy Russian stocks. I don't care how good Russian stocks might be. I would never buy them out of principle. Ladies and gentlemen, there is my full rundown. Do I get a round of applause or what? I'm taking a break. All right. That's why I own what I own, and that's why I hold what I hold. Going into wind and solar. Rio will be big. CBD is huge soon. Yeah, you go. Thanks, the Church of Logic. My space was great. I wish I could buy it and revive it. Oh, MySpace was great. Oh, you're talking about MySpace, yeah. There you go. Hey Church, how are you? Peter Maycock. Peter Maycock loved it. Round of applause. Logan Pizza. Great job, Martin. You're welcome. The thing about space is the fact that we can do is something no one else in the world. It's like investing the first car company. It's going to explode. Absolutely. But let me explain one thing about space, right? And why everybody sold it. This is very, very important, right? Why has space gone down from $65? If you wasn't around in the stock, when the flights went off, they were around $60, $70 a share. Remember it up here? Why? Why did that happen? I mean, you want to understand human behavior? You want to understand greed and silliness and manipulation? Well, it's quite easy, really. We got word that the flights were going to take off. And everybody got excited, just like when Donald Trump bought out DWAC, another joke stock, another GameStop, another AMC, another Bed Bath & Beyond. Except this stock isn't like that. This stock has a future. But what happens is everybody got excited because the company isn't making any money, and they thought, right, they're going to fly tomorrow, I'll buy it. Up we go, and then everyone dumped it. But remember, there's somebody, and there may be somebody here today on the show. There may be somebody here in the show right now who said, yeah, I bought it at 50. I bought it at 60. And if anyone's sitting and go, no, I didn't. One of you did. And I would tell you for a fact, I paid $35 and $40 for it. And I'm quite happy to admit it. Quite happy to admit it. Because it was going up. Everything was great. It was just a test flight. And I loved it. I loved it. And then it dropped because everyone sold it. Because the flights were over. And there's no news. There's nothing happening. And people sit around going, where's the news of Virgin Galactic? Well, there isn't any. They're building rockets. What's going on? Well, why aren't they flying? Because they're building the rockets. Well, we want them to fly. Well, they ain't. But why don't they fly? Well, I'm selling my stocks then. This is rubbish. My money's sitting around doing nothing. So they sold out. And that makes sense in a way, because they took their money and they put it somewhere else, and they'll come back when the good news comes. The trouble is, when they come back, when the good news happens and Richard Branson says tomorrow Elon Musk is flying, which he is, by the way. Elon Musk has a ticket to fly on Virgin Galactic. When he flies, that news will come out, but guess what? We will not be the first to hear about it. The news will come out in a back room somewhere at the stock exchange. And the hedge funds and the big institutions will know before you know that Elon Musk tomorrow is about to fly on Virgin Galactic. You will wake up in the morning and you'll go, why is Virgin Galactic up at $10 or $20? Because they know there's a flight happening and they've already bought it. Too late for you. Too late for you. You buy it now at 10. You could have owned it at 6. So I keep buying the dips to lower the average. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens, this stock will never go below what I paid for it. Do I then need to sell it when it pops up? No. Do I think that Virgin Galactic is a space tourism company? No. Virgin Galactic is not a space tourism company. Virgin Galactic is a space experience company. What do I mean by that? Well, you've only got to look at what is happening in New Mexico right now. They are spending money on building hotels and location for astronauts and families to spend time where, well, their guests and family and friends fly for the day with Virgin Galactic. Now, some of you might say, well, isn't it better to own Blue Origin? Amazon's got a rocket, goes even higher. Or why don't I buy shares in SpaceX? Well, first of all, you can't buy shares in SpaceX. You can buy it indirectly from companies that supply SpaceX, but you can't buy it in SpaceX, right? SpaceX is going to cost you about $20 million to fly. And there's lots of astronaut training to do. Same with Blue Origin. Millions of dollars. Who can afford that? They tried to get Tom Hanks to go. Tom Hanks refused live on TV, saying, I'm not spending $20 million to fly on a rocket. But Tom Hanks and all his mates will queue up all day to spend $400,000 on Virgin Galactic, and the price will come down. Because Virgin Galactic isn't going to be just in New Mexico, it's going to be all over the world. And when they fly, the whole family will be there with them, staying in the hotels, and they will arrive by Virgin Galactic, Virgin Airlines, by the way, because it's a full runway. So Virgin Airlines can bring you in, making money. You've got Virgin Cruises, Virgin Hotels, all around the experience. Now, am I making all this up, or do I know from experience? I know from experience because I've done, in my time as the world piano man, I've done Virgin experiences in the hotels and so on. I know what Richard Branson's about. I know what this is about. And that's why I own shares in Virgin Galactic. On top of that, there's space exploration and research as well coming. So that's another reason why I believe in it. And I will never, ever sell this and dump this by getting everyone to buy it without me telling you and showing you me doing it. So this is not some hype or promotion or whatever. In fact, I'm probably going to hold it. When it starts flying in next year, it's going to start flying regularly. It's not going to go up and down like before. It's going to fly regularly. They're not building the hotels for one giant flight with Elon Musk and then dump it. It's going to go regularly. So the stock's going to go up to $60, $80, $100. And when someone said to me the other day, well, if it goes to $100, you're saying it's worth as much as Google. No, I'm not. I'm saying it's the price that people are prepared to pay for it. Bed Bath & Beyond is going bankrupt, but people still pay for it. Virgin Galactic isn't going bankrupt, but they will pay $100 because $100 to a retail investor sounds cheap. Now then, I think I've given you a great value show today, but half of you, I've got one of my best ever audiences for a closing bell. Brilliant show today. Brilliant. We've got 40 watching, only 20 likes. So, this show is completely free. I make nothing from live shows. I don't want anything for doing it. I just want you to watch and enjoy the show. That's great. But what I would like everyone to do is smash the like button. Because if you smash the like button, two things happen. First of all, you all make a lot of money. It's a fact. If you smash the like button, I guarantee everyone's going to make a load of money. So would you like to smash the like button for me now? Right, you ready? I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock, and I want to get to 30 likes at least. Ideally, I would like to get to 40 likes. You ready? Here comes Mr. Mini-Me. Chicky, 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 pow, pow. Said a chicky, 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 pow. Would the real Toshi please stand up? Say please stand up. Say please stand up. Will the real Toshi stand up? Nakamoto. There you go. There you go. Look, I'll give you an example right now. Somebody on TikTok has just said something absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this, folks. I'm going to share with you right now on... let me share with you on TikTok. This is what goes on social media, right? And this is the sort of stuff that goes on. Right, look here, look. Here is TikTok, and a person called Beermon65 said in the chat, and I quote, "Space is going to explode. Better sell." In other words, the rocket is going to go into space and blow up. Better sell. That is exactly why they are not flying tomorrow, and they are getting the product and the rockets ready and safe and secure. They're not going to blow up in the sky. That is based upon no knowledge or evidence whatsoever. That is part of the stuff I hear every day on Reddit, that everyone should sell Virgin Galactic, and that's why the shorters who shorted Virgin Galactic, the shorters that shorted Tesla have now got egg all over their face, are the same shorters that have got no imagination that are shorting now Virgin Galactic. Exactly the same. And the one thing about shorters is I love shorters. And you know why? Because they make me a lot of money. They make some money at first because they always win the battle, but they always lose the war. The fact of the matter is, people have been shorting Tesla since it came out. And all those people now are looking pretty stupid, if I'm honest. But that's okay. You might be a shorter and make money, and that's fine, because I love it when the stock goes up and you get short squeezed, and I make even more money. So we need shorters. We need people to love the stock, hate the stock. All you've got to do is navigate the nonsense, but don't think for a minute that Virgin Galactic is going to blow up, because that is nonsense. And the reason why I know that is Richard Branson has many, many years, and his team and his company in trains, planes, you name it. They know how to build spaceships, rockets, planes, engines. It isn't going to blow up. And they're taking their time to get it right. And that's why I believe in the stock. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Let's read some of these comments. It's fun to watch. Hard to believe people jump out of windows over this stuff. Pumped and dumped. Yeah, it's fun to watch. Hard to believe people jump out of windows. Well, they do if you've got millions of dollars invested and they borrowed the money. They do. I am. Buy more $5 space rockets. Yo, $30. Hi, Rob. How are you? Mate, here's Rob McLean. Rob McLean, by the way, is one of our most loved members of our family here. Rob McLean had a bit of bad luck recently, but Rob McLean has supported our show. He's a moderator, he's a member, he has a gold badge, he's given everybody gifts and supported everybody. Rob McLean's had a bit of bad luck on his shares, but we love Rob McLean. Great to see Rob here today. Yes, Stephen. Hi, Alicia and Paddy. Justin Bieber will fly before Elon Musk. I don't know about that, but Dennis, but you might be right. But I know Elon Musk has a ticket. You are very transparent. I applaud you. Here's a like for you. Hey, Nits for Owls. There we go. We got 30 likes. Pretty good, right? Is this the way? I'm upset with Cornwall Council as they can't see what Galactic will bring to the county. Oh, hang on, Stu. Steady on, Stu. Hang on. Need to explain there. You've got it a little bit confused there. This is why I am upset with Cornwall Council. Cornwall Council is in England, where I'm going to be on the 15th of October. Stu Walk, by the way. If you want to be with us at the Day Trader Convention, I am going to be in Cornwall at Virgin Orbit on the 15th of October. And we've got day traders from all over the world coming. Myself, my wife, and all the traders from all over the world are going to be with me on the beach in Newquay on the 15th of October. And then in the evening, we've got Sam. Is Sam still here? Sam is going to do an Elton John music for us. And we've also and some meatloaf. And also we've got DJ Tom. We've got discounts at the hotel. It's absolutely brilliant. And that's on the 15th of October. But let me tell you, Cornwall is very old school. I love Cornwall. It's where I grew up. Very old school. Virgin Orbit, Virgin Galactic, they don't understand that. But Virgin Orbit is not Virgin Galactic. Virgin Orbit is what's in Newquay in Cornwall, not Virgin Galactic. They share the same marketing and some of the same team and strategies, but they are different companies. Virgin Orbit is a Boeing which flies up and drops satellites, rockets that go into space. And they're the number one provider of satellites, way better than rockets, because they can just use a regular plane. So Virgin Orbit is one thing, and potentially could make more money than Virgin Galactic. That's why I own both. But don't confuse them, they are different. Okay? Don't work too hard, Paddy. Life is too short. Yes, cheap money, shorters. Great prophecy. All is great, says Mike. For you to win in this market, someone has to lose. People are trying to make you lose, so you do your own research. That's right. The only place that's going to tell you the truth is here. That I absolutely promise. I pledge my life. I'm here 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and I've been here for 14 months. And a lot of people said to me when I started, you will soon give up. Most day traders give up. Well, they might do. But I know I will be here because I've done 37 years as an entertainer. I know how to stick it out. So I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. 2008, I've seen people jump out of windows on Wall Street. Yes, that's true. Rob McLean. Hi, folks. Hi, Rob. Definitely all good to see you. $5 space is fine. I want to buy 2 times what I own now. Yep. If it goes down, great. But is it right to buy a stock? Would you buy space at $1? I'm going to ask you right now, and let's see. Let me see. I'm going to ask everyone now. Would you buy SPCE, space, hang on, SPCE at $1? Yes or no? I want to see what you say to that, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Would you buy space at $1? No difference between SPC and crypto. Both risky, but the returns could be massive. No difference. Well, other than they're completely different companies, but risky, not risky. It's like when they invented cars. You know, everyone went, that'll never catch on. TVs, that'll never catch on. Planes, that'll never catch on. It's just risky because people don't know what it is yet. But it's not risky. In 50 years' time, we'll all be going up and down into space all the time. Anyway, hi, Bill. Lovely to see you here. Queen of Celebrating. There's Queen of Celebrating. Rob McLean, Bill, you just got a DJI Mini Pro drone today. Whoa, lovely. So we're in after hours. I know we're in after hours. Your only good stock Tesla will have a lot more shares now. Your only good stock Tesla, you'll have a lot more shares now. Nits tomorrow, right? Tesla tomorrow. Stock split tomorrow, right? Let's have a look. Rob McLean. Hi, Alicia, says Peter. Hello, Daniel Smith. Arnold, Lord help you. Peter, hi, good evening. I would hold until reverse split. Stephen. Okay, I'm getting some interesting comments. 3 cheers for Martin. Oh, that's nice, Bill. I appreciate that, mate. 3 cheers are nice, but I'd love 3 super chats instead. Super chats and requests are much better. YouTube channel will never catch on. YouTube's channels will never catch on. Ha ha. Yeah, where is my wife, Bean? Oh yeah, what? Yeah, Bean Love Life. Yeah, where is she? Yeah, it's because you started chatting her up. That's why. And you wouldn't buy her a super chat. That's why. That's right. Anyway, okay. Let's answer the question. Would you buy Virgin Galactic for $1? Would you buy Virgin Galactic for $1? 94% of you have said yes. 94% of you said yes. I'm going to answer it now, and you're going to be surprised at my answer. We've got day trader of the day in a minute, and we've also got a bit of a surprise tonight, I think. If anybody wants to do either a $10 super chat or five memberships you can give away, you go in the super chat and you give a membership away, then I will do. I've got a song lined up that I want to do. All right. And in fact, I'll give you a choice of 3. But anyway, before any of that though, and we've also got day trader of the day, and don't forget on Friday we're giving away John Lennon Imagine. Yep, John Lennon Imagine, but we need a $10 super chat or give away 5 memberships, whichever way round you want to do it. And the reason why I asked for $10 is I make a couple of bucks on this video. That's all. Oh, I got a $10. Yes. There we go. That covers, if I sing a song, my whole video gets copyrighted and I lose the ad revenue. Whereas $10 then covers it. It's worth me doing it, right? It's worth me doing it. 2 members up for grabs. There are 2 members. Has somebody bought a membership? I didn't see that. Did I miss that? Did I miss that? I'm your Huckleberry. Buy me a sub now, Sugar Daddy. There we go. Did someone buy it? There's 2 memberships up for grabs. Right. Apparently somebody has donated 2 memberships. So those that engage the most, like the video and engage the most, could win. If you're over on TikTok, we're giving away memberships. There are 2 memberships up for grabs. Yep, 2. How would you know that? How would you know there's 2 for free? I don't know how you know that. I don't know that. It's my bloody channel. I don't know how you know that. Right. Before we do Imagine then, 95% of you, how many Real Ray? Hopefully I'm good. I'm back in good graces. Yeah. Is Dexter Sickles forgiven? Dexter Sickles was out with the in crowd and now he's donated for a song. So it was Real Ray. Real Ray did it. I missed it. Is Real Ray still here? I missed it. Real Ray, I missed it. Someone donated. Real Ray has donated 2 memberships. I missed it. I'm scrolling back. Oh, there you go. No. That's not it. That says he's been a member for 2 months. Right, Stephen Rowe, you got it wrong. It says he's been a member for 2 months. There you go. It's not, if he hasn't given 2 memberships away, he's been a silver member for 2 months. There you go. Right, you're confusing me there. Right. Okay, here we go. 95% of you who said you would buy Virgin Galactic. How many said that, by the way? Oh my gosh. 18 of you said you would buy Virgin Galactic for $1. Have you not been listening? Have you not learned anything? How can I get angry on the show? I want to get angry. I'm going to stand up. I'm so annoyed. I'm livid. It's like no one ever listens. 18 of you, or 19 of you now, 19 of you have said yes, you would buy Virgin Galactic for $1. One person gave the answer why you shouldn't buy it for $1. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. If every shorter in the history of the world came out and shorted the stock, scammed it all over Reddit, scammed it all over flipping Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and they managed to get the stock to go down, the stock would go no lower than $4, maybe $4.50, no lower. because of the value of the assets. This is why you've got to do your research, guys. You've got to know about the stock you're buying into. It couldn't go any lower because the value of the stock it owns and the assets and the rockets, they all have a value. There's so much in it. Now you might go, yeah, but the stock price can go to anything. If it got as low as $1, you wouldn't even see it. Because what would happen is, if it went to $1, before you saw it in a microsecond, the institutions and Richard Branson and every Tom, Dick and Harry in the world would buy it for $1, right? It would never get $1. And if it did get to $1, and we're all sitting here debating whether we should buy Virgin Galactic for $1. So we're allowed now the privilege, the institutions and Richard Branson and Warren Buffett didn't buy it. They've all gone off down the beach and gone, I don't want it. It's just us sitting here going, oh, should I buy Virgin Galactic for $1? That's because Virgin Galactic is going bankrupt and is going to be delisted. It means it can't raise any more money. Because at $1, the company isn't worth anything. No one could raise any money. The company goes public to raise money to invest in the company to reward the shareholders. It's a cycle. So if the share price of Virgin Galactic goes to $1, yeah, Rolls-Royce is at $1 and it is going down. But remember, they've issued more stocks. If they issue more stocks, it goes down to $1. We're not talking about dilution, Peter. We're not talking about stock splits. We're not talking about the same company divided by more shares, because the more shares will become cheaper. We're talking about the share price. The question I asked you was if the share price goes down, not because it's reverse splits or forward splits, not because it forward splits, right? That's the only way it would be diluted. If Virgin Galactic needed money, they would dilute the stock. But companies don't want to do that when the stock's down. They want to dilute the stock when it's up. They make more money. They don't make any money selling the stock at $1. If the stock price went to $1, the company couldn't raise any money. They would go to the bank and say, hey, Mr. Bank Manager, would you lend me $1 billion to build more rockets? Yeah, sure, Richard Branson. How much is your company worth? It's worth about 50 quid because it's $1 a share now. Well, and you want to borrow $1 billion? Well, you're only worth 50 quid. No chance. They wouldn't get any money. They would run out of money. At that point, they couldn't dilute the stock. They couldn't raise more money. They couldn't get any more money. The company would go bust. And if it was at $1, and it was literally before we saw it, and because of a shorted position, the biggest people with all the money would buy it before you even saw it. So if we were sitting here able to look at it and discuss it like this in a relaxed environment while drinking tea on an afternoon like this, the company's about to go bust. And someone mentioned Rolls-Royce. That's very different because they have diluted the stock. They've already diluted the stock and now the stock is going down in value. Right? And for that very reason, by the way, Rolls-Royce today, I sold my position. I took a loss on Rolls-Royce today. I sold it down here and I lost about $500 today. I decided enough is enough. Rolls-Royce have sold the division that services the engines. They've sold it. They've now moved into producing engines. And the trouble is, there are many companies now, like American Airlines, who are buying the slim planes with different engines. And Elon Musk is working on Elon Musk is working on a solar plane. In the future, we can have solar planes. In fact, solar planes already exist, but only as concept planes. They do exist. So who's to say that Rolls-Royce will survive? Now, I've always been bullish about Rolls-Royce, but it's now got too cheap. The Church of Logic has just said, yes, Rolls-Royce is going bankrupt. I don't know if it's going to go bankrupt because the British government will always support it. It's a bit like Ford in the US. The US government love Ford. You've seen them do it. You've seen them offer incentives for Ford EVs over Tesla. They don't like Elon Musk. They love Ford. It's a history. It's part of American culture. Rolls-Royce is part of British culture. The British government do not want this to fail. But having said that, at some point, they have to raise money. They can't raise money when the share price is $98. What they might need to do soon is reverse split and like 10 for 1. And then all of a sudden you see Rolls-Royce go up to $10 and go, oh my God, it's $10. It hasn't gone up to $10. You've just got 10. You've just got one share where before you had 10. Anyway, there we go. That's a very narrow example. That's a very narrow example and perspective. That's a very narrow example and perspective. We only $5 away. I had to plug super cheap, so I had plug super cheap, so this is not cheap. Right, says someone, we got stocks in Rolls-Royce. Right, says someone, who got stocks in Rolls-Royce and Arrival? Rolls-Royce is at $1. Ali, there are many stocks for which their assets are worth more than their market cap, but they have liabilities which you need to consider as well. Exactly. That's the company. That's if the company keeps its assets, correct? Robinhood should be screaming deal at book value. Spoiler alert, it's not. Not exactly true, says the Church of Logic. A stock can trade way below book value. Not forever it can't. CEO can just pull out. Delisted. I wouldn't buy it at a price ever, as a matter of fact, says Arnold. Excuse me, two people, I said no. You believe in the stock so much that you shouldn't have asked that question. What do you mean? Why? Why wouldn't I ask the question? You believe in the stock so much, then you shouldn't have asked that question. Why? Why wouldn't you ask the question? Shouldn't you always ask the question? Shouldn't you always debate and keep an open mind? Why would I close down the subject because I believe in the stock? That would be manipulation, church. I believe in the stock, but we are having a conversation. Let me scroll to the bottom. It's a horrible comparison. Explain. Church of Logic. Would you like to call in? The broadcast lounge is open. Let me open it up. The broadcast lounge is open on Discord. If anybody wants to call in, you need to be a member, but the broadcast lounge is open. If you want to call in, you can. Someone called Rye over on Discord is here. I don't know if this person is a member. If anybody is a member, a YouTube member, and I've not upgraded your account on Discord, let me know, and I'll upgrade it for you. That's why I'm still in Rolls-Royce. Mini nuclear. What do you think? What do you mean by that? If you are 100% on the company, then you should never be an idea in your... Hang on. If you are 100% on the company, which I am, then there should never be an idea in your idea. Well, just because I'm 100% in the stock doesn't mean to say that I can ask the question. I simply pose. I'm not predicting the stock is going to $1. I asked if it went to $1, what would you do? If you look back, church, what I actually said was, if the stock went to $1, what would you do? That's what I actually said. I didn't say the stock will go to $1. I said, what would you do if it did go to $1? Logan Pizza would, but my connection was bad. Sorry, Logan. Always know your positions and questions are allowed. I think so. Nukes will be destroyed in a decade. Nuclear weapons will be destroyed in a decade. Not available in Canada. Yes, good info, Peter. It will gain. What is Peter saying? Nvidia earnings today. Any thoughts? Nvidia earnings. We can have a look at it actually. But Nvidia, I'll bring it up now actually. I'm concerned about Nvidia. Let's have a look at it as it's reporting tonight. We'll have a little look. We're not doing the earnings tonight. We do earnings on this show. We're not doing one tonight. I'm concerned about it. It's increased a little bit since it was this morning, down 1.59. Let's have a look. Let's get some perspective, though. Let's look at it over the year. It's dropped back down. Nvidia pays a very small dividend. The broadcast lounge is open. I invite Church of Logic to call in and challenge my points there. Rolls-Royce are due to get contracts in UK to develop mini nuclear plants for energy. Is that right? I love the rumours about R&R and the new hypersonic jet engine, Ultrafan. Great time to buy Intel. Great time to buy Intel. I agree with that. I'd rather buy Intel than Nvidia. Yes. Go on, Church. Call in. Tell me why. I want you to call in. I want you to call in. He's not going to do it. He's refusing to call it. I'm not alone in the... Oh, I see. I'm not alone in the office. Your boss didn't call in then to get himself on the screen, did he? To promote his business. There goes Nvidia. Look, I told you I'm concerned about it. And I feel... I would love to get on CNBC. One day I might get on CNBC, you know, because I would like to say to people that are on CNBC promoting their own stock, telling everybody one thing, is disgusting. It shouldn't be allowed, but it's a cattle market, right? Anyone can say what they want, right, for their own ends. It should be an information channel for giving information, not... Well, I've got shares in it, so I'm going to say it's going to go up. Then everybody will buy it, and I'll make money, and then I can sell it, and who cares? Well, people don't seem to have any respect for their audience. It's the audience that make you. But the trouble is, I guess, CNBC is a big company, and the guests that go on there, they don't care if CNBC goes bankrupt, do they? They don't care. They don't care if no one likes CNBC, do they? They're just using it for their own ends. Anyway, almost unaffected by Vietnam. Approximately 75% of Intel semiconductors fabrication is performed in the USA, almost unaffected by Vietnam. Intel, a no from me, says Stu Walk. Can you check Catalyst Pharmaceuticals? Logan Pizza, I can because you are a member of the channel. Let's have a look. Catalyst Pharmaceuticals. There we go. Nvidia's going down, by the way. Just by the way. Let's get some perspective. It's popped up. It's had a good run. 400% over the last 5 years. And most of that has happened in the last 5 minutes. Look at that, look. Real big rise here. From about June of 2022. The last few months... Massive Catalyst Pharmaceuticals, a biopharmaceutical company. I'm not keen on these companies because the reason why is they have one good, and there's the example of what I'm about to say. They have one good trial. Everything goes great. Then they find out that the drug or whatever has an allergic reaction and it drops again. It's very, very risky. It only works out if, they invent the cure for cancer and down the line it's proven to be, reliable and so on and so forth. But these things can drop. I've tried to make money on pharmaceuticals and I don't like them. You can be very lucky. It's kind of like a gamble, really. I think it has a place in your portfolio to own a piece of it, own a little bit of pharmaceuticals, and then, just don't have it, maybe 2 or 3% of your portfolio. Peter Wilson, bad connection tonight. Sorry about that, mate. We're streaming okay. Everything's going out all right. I'm sorry you've not got a good signal. You bought at $7. Well, that's great, Logan. Did you make any money? Have you sold it yet, or are you holding it? It's down at the moment, but... Yeah, I mean, the fact that dropped and back up again, when was its earnings? Did it make any money? Yes, Q2. Expected November the 8th is the next earnings, but that'll be Q3. So Q2 was great. That's why it popped up. So obviously it did well, then it fell back after earnings, though. Look, it rose and it fell back. So I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. It's very unpredictable. You've made some money. Get out of it. Martyn is nice and shiny here in Scotland. Rob McLean! Rob McLean is back. We've been talking about Scotland tonight. I've been having a go. It's been ages since I've seen Rob McLean in the show. How are you, Rob? Rob McLean is back. Now tell me Rob McLean has just come in, because all night long I've been talking about Rob Brennan. Hang on a minute. Have I got myself confused? Has Rob been here the entire time? Or was it Rob Brennan here earlier? Was it Rob Brennan here earlier? No, he's been here all... I think Rob McLean's been here the entire time. I can't keep up tonight. There's too many conversations going on. Right, so here we go. Here's Rob McLean. We were having a go at Scotland earlier because someone was saying it's better up north, and I went, no. Oh, it was me. Oh, sorry, I thought we were talking to Rob Brennan. I thought we were talking to Rob Brennan. There we go. So you can say what you like and no one even listens, right? Bloody hell, I proved the point there. Anyway, so let's go back to NVIDIA. And yeah, we were talking about up north tonight. It's near Scotland. How come you didn't have a go at me then? I told you NVIDIA would go down. Look. And this person on CNBC who owns millions of dollars of shares was saying, Rob Brennan came in, I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. Yeah, this person on CNBC tonight saying the bad news is already baked in, and it's going to go up tonight, and Well, it may do, but at the end of the day, they were trying to promote their own ends. Anyway, Rob McLean, here he is. We were having a go tonight, saying talking about Scottish people, because someone was saying it was better up north. Who was it saying that? Was it Real Ray? I think it was Real Ray. And then we had a little debate whether it's better down in the south. And I went, well, up north is near Scotland. So anyway, so this is Rob McLean. You can tell he's from Scotland. Here he is. He's been away on holiday, right? How are you, Rob?
The best that you can have today is to join the Martyn Lucas show. Make yourself some money and have fun with a great group of friends at the same time. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. I love Rob McLean. Rob McLean is one of our originals. That's why he's got a gold badge. By the way, those of you that have got a light blue badge, after a while it turns sort of light green, and then eventually it goes gold, and then a little while after that you get the pink and the red one. That's when you've been a member for a year. So snowflake popping, lads. Jord says snowflake popping. There's your NVIDIA. There's your NVIDIA. Look, I said it was going to go down. If you want to buy... I'm not buying NVIDIA right now. I'm fully invested. He needs to call in. He does need to call. He's called in before. That's how I've got his voice on the line. Scotland is far better than England, apart from the piles of rubbish, because the bin men are on strike. The bin men! Put out the rubbish! NVIDIA misses forecast by 1 billion. No surprise. We all knew it. And this very, 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 very disgusting bad person on CNBC, shame on you. She's lost an absolute fortune tonight. She tried to save all her money by lying to everybody, telling everybody, oh, NVIDIA's going to go up tonight. No, it's not. Everyone knew it wasn't going to go up, but she said it was. Anyway, there's rubbish everywhere. Rubbish everywhere. They were never going to be able to get the forecast due to supply issues. Snowflake popping. Thanks, George. You need to call in. Striking here in Northern Ireland, Rob. Oh my God, there's rubbish everywhere. The whole world's gone to poo, has it? Right, is it worth buying now? Everybody want to buy it down here? Let's have a little look. I've got a history of NVIDIA. NVIDIA. Yes, I sold it at 190. I bought it. Oh, this is cheap. Now, like we discussed earlier, it's not the same company. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's going to make a lot of money, right? So let's have a little look. Now, remember, stop trading losses don't work after hours. They don't work after hours. It's if we look at the 5-year, I wouldn't invest in NVIDIA right now because If crypto goes down, which we expect it to, that's the mining business down the toilet temporarily. So Nvidia could take a hit on that. So there could be more pain coming for Nvidia, I'm afraid. So it's a bit like a Netflix thing. It's nothing proprietary. Intel could do what they do, I suppose. I'm not going to get into the debate which is the best. I don't really know. I'm not a computer scientist, but I would imagine that Intel or Microsoft could pick up the reins or buy them out, or I don't know. Nvidia is rubbish, said Stephen Rowe. Throw it in the bin. Rubbish everywhere. Where do you go to research when you can't trust the news or YouTube scammers? That is very true. That is very, very true. Do you know, the only place I think you can go is like us here. We're all sharing our experiences. Experiences are real. Experiences are honest. We're all telling you what we've experienced, what's happening for us. So that's true. And also you've got to ask yourself, what do you believe? What's your gut feeling? Do you believe Amazon is the best online retailer? Do you believe that, Microsoft, built the computers? Do you think that's going to be around forever? Do you think that Tesla is going to be around forever? At the end of the day, it all comes down to what you believe at the end of the day. So, but we are having a big drop. I'm not going to touch it. I think it's a bit of a toxic stock right now. Experience and learning is the only way, and that's what this channel is about. Experience. Everyone has a voice. Everyone can call in. Everyone can ask for a poll as long as they remember. As long as you remember. As long as you give me your money by being a member. Remember how it works here. How do we feel about XOM? Brady Deschennes. Brady Deschennes. He's asked a question. Hang on, Brady. The first thing you got to do is say, hello, how are you? Get to know the family. Then they might ask you a question. Come on, say hello, where you from? We got a guest here, Brady. Brady just popped in. I like the old moustache. Look at that, look, and the glasses. We don't know who he is. He's a mystery man. So, Brady, how do you feel? How are you? Where are you from in the world? What country are you from? My name is Martyn Lucas. This is my TV studio. Not that one there, this one here. This is my TV studio. And we're going to do Imagine right now. Yep, I'm going to do it right now. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We've had a request from Dexter Sickles who wants to hear Imagine. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. Hello from the US. Come on, we need some more details than that. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Come on, whereabouts in the US are you from? New Mexico? New York? Florida? I don't know. We're a very friendly bunch, Brady. Tell everybody where you're from. Stephen Rowe. I'm from Europe. It's all top secret stuff here, I tell you. Right, yo, Brady, I think it's best to live your life and take notes of how these companies do over time. That's right, Logan Pizza, you're spot on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow to what, Mike? Practice makes perfect. I know she's getting my views up. Rob McLean's getting whose views up? I know she's getting my views up. Who's getting... Betty is on the TikTok, Rob. Who's Betty? Let's have a look. How we feel, XOM. Oh, he's come over from TikTok. Brady has come over from TikTok. Right then. Before we do Imagine then, because we've got I'm from Earth. Yeah, Frank. I'm from Earth. I'm telling nobody my real name, and I'm from Earth. Right? Brilliant. I was waiting for someone to come out and say that. I'm from Fife in Scotland. North Carolina, outside Charlotte. See, Brady. There you go. He's changed his picture now to his real self. Just across the way here in Mississippi. Betty Boo. Right, George, I like the idea that you invest in companies you use. Absolutely. I own an iPhone or an iPad, so I buy Apple. I do that. When I drive down the street and I see a McDonald's, I go to Leah, I own that company. She says, you own 100 shares of McDonald's. I go, I own it. You are talking to the owner of McDonald's, and technically that is correct. I have yet to walk into McDonald's and say, hello, do you know who I am? They'll go, no, who are you? I want to buy a Big Mac, and I'm an owner. I'm a shareholder. When I see a Coca-Cola van driving down the road, I get a little bit excited. I go, see that, Leah? I own part of that truck. She says, you own a little bit of the tyre if you're lucky. Well, I still own a bit of it. And I hope that the coke driver gets home without crashing his van. I really do. Oh, look at NVIDIA popped up there. Look at that. Flat. Did you see that? Let's get rid of Jord a minute. Sorry, Jord. There was a moment there. Did you see it? Did you see the institutions pump and dump? Did anybody just see that? Rewind the video. It went from down here, 167, all the way up to 172, and it held for about 2 seconds. What that was the institutions buying a shit ton of NVIDIA, selling it, dumping it. Just saying. Sorry for the language. Yep. There you go. That's what happens. That's how people make money. It went boom, 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 and that happened on the night of Amazon. Do you remember? 2 quarters ago, I literally bought Amazon for near half price and sold it about 1 second later. Someone leaked the report. It dropped. It went up in this, like 2 seconds. Very quick. Right, okay. Extra right now. Rob McLean, you can't go yet because I'm about to sing Imagine right now. I'm doing it right now. So everybody, this is a special... Is Dexter Sickle still here? Is Dexter still here? I'll put the smoke on. The smoke's coming out. Dexter. Yes, he is. Dexter, this is for you. Put me on the big telly now. Put me on the big telly. I just wanted to say that I respect you, Martyn, despite not having a Cornish accent. Or my lover and my booty. I've got an accent when I want one, my handsome. Don't worry about that, my booty. I just, I'm not in Cornwall right now, all right? And no one would know what I was talking about, okay? Bye, Rob. No, don't go. Stay where you are. Here's Imagine. Right, I want to blow up the super chat now, right? I am now going to give you quality entertainment. Quality entertainment. And I would like everybody now to do a viral chat. I want you to copy and paste. I want the chat to roll around like I'm a big YouTuber. All right? Because we're going to go over to this screen now, and I'm going to sing Imagine, especially for Dexter Sickles. And I want everyone to say something nice to Dexter Sickles, because Dexter Sickles paid £10. £10. 10 whole pounds. All right? So there we go. Are you ready? I'm going to take you... Here we go. I'm going to go over here now. Okay? I'm going to go over here. And I want all the... It's Ella's birthday on Saturday. Well, we'll do it on Friday. Right, there goes all the chat. Look. Right, you ready? I'm going over here now. I'm going to sing a song. We're doing Imagine by John Lennon. And everyone is going to love it. And everyone's going to give me super chats because I've sat here for 3 hours for like 2 cents. So everyone's going to give me loads of money. Everyone's going to comment. Everyone's going to blow up the chat. And if you don't do it, well, you're a miserable sod and we might even ban you from the show and you can go and watch Meet Kevin instead. All right, there we go. It's looking good, look. Here comes the smoke. Looking good. Right, you ready? Right, here comes the smoke. Right, ready? Okay, here we go. Now everybody on what the hell? Who's broke my shoes? Someone's broke my shoes. Right. Okay, here we go. Everybody over here on TikTok, you've got to come with me. I've got to move you over here. I want everyone to tap the screen if you want your name mentioned, all right? If you don't tap the screen, you won't get nothing. You'll be banned and sent to the Meet Kevin show. All right? Is everybody commenting? Okay. Is everybody commenting? You got to tap the screen, all right? I don't want anyone not doing it. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. Nothing to kill or die for, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Imagine there's no countries. It's easy if you try. Nothing to kill or die for, above us only sky. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Now then, everybody on TikTok, if you tap the screen, if everybody taps the screen for a couple of minutes and we get 5,000 likes, I'll do the piano man and put everybody's name in the song. Thank you very much for the tip, by the way. And if we get 50 shares, I will do a request for you. So smash the like, tap the screen, be my #1 viewer, subscribe to me, and I'll make a video for you at the end. And 50 shares, let's blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. Nothing to kill or die for, above us only sky. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. All right then, okay, we've got people, we've now come to the end of the main day trader show, of course, and it's been a great night. We're going to roll the credits at the end, but it's now time though, it's now time, because we're coming to the end. Let me just end the poll a minute. Oh, I can't do it on here, can I? All right, so if anybody now, I'm going to give you 1 minute on the clock, 1 minute on the clock, if someone gives me a super chat in the next minute, here it comes, I will not run a commercial break. But if no one gives me a super chat in the next 1 minute from now, I'm going to run a ad, and everyone's going to watch it and earn me 1 cent per person. So here comes the ad. Here it is. 50 seconds to go. When it gets to 0, so if we get to 5,000 likes, I'll do the Piano Man and put everyone's name in it. And all you got to do is write your name on TikTok and I'll call your name out. If you want to be on YouTube, the link's in the profile. This is my YouTube broadcast you're watching over there. All right, we got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, and if I don't get a super chat, I'm going to run a commercial break, and everyone's going to watch the ads. Someone is tipping a lot on TikTok. Yes, they are. Who's giving me a tip? Who's my #1 viewer on TikTok? We're nearly at 5,000. Nearly at 5,000. Okay, let me end the timer. The clock's right. The clock reaches 0. You know what that means? I've got to run a commercial break. Come right back in 10 seconds. We're going to do the Piano Man and put everybody's name in the song that puts their name in the chat. So we're going to do the Piano Man and put everyone's name in the chat. So on TikTok, you've got to keep tapping the screen, keep clicking the share button down here. And if you subscribe to me at the end of this video, I'll make you a video. Ray is my #1 man on TikTok. Here comes the commercial break. I warned you. You refused to do it. You refused to do it. So I'm sorry, but here comes a commercial break. And you're going to have to watch a commercial break. I'll be back in 10 seconds from now. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm back. There you go. I'm back. I warned you. If you don't, this is the only way you can get it for free. All right. So here comes the Piano Man. Okay. This is our last song before we go tonight. Here's the Piano Man, and we're going to put everyone's name in the song. Now, if you want your name in the song, you've got to write your name on the screen. Keep saying your name. If I don't see your name, I won't be able to add it to the song, okay? So if you want to get famous now and have your song, your name in the Piano Man, you've got to call it out, okay? If I don't see it, then I can't do it, all right? Because that's the way it works. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You ready? Okay, here it is. And we'll make all the lights. What should we do this time? We'll do it all red. Yeah, red lights and white spotlights. White spotlights. Here we go. And we'll have a bit. There we go. That'll do. Okay, here is the Piano Man. So if you want now your name in the song, just keep putting your name on it. I'm tipping on TikTok, trying to spread it on. Ali Tisro, get more shares. Yeah, get more shares. See the little share button here? Share it. Why is there only 14 people watching me on TikTok? Only 14 people on TikTok. Rubbish. Boo. Come on, click the share button, click the like, tap the screen with 2 fingers. Here is the Piano Man. Everybody's name I see on the screen now. I should put your name in the song. Here we go. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and Gary Smith rushes in, and Alicia from Australia making love to their tonics and gin. Oh yeah. Now Patty, she plays me a memory. I am not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. Now Lacey and Ryan and Mike 166, they are here for you today. And Stephen Rowe, he's tapping like mad. And Crispy and Dave Allen from Rotherham. Rotherham, I love Rotherham. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine, and Pete B from Accrington too. Said drinks for me and Patty from Pisa and Alicia from Canada too. He said, Martyn, I believe this is killing me. And the smile ran away from his face. And Ali and Jody and Phil McCrack and Crispy and hi, it's Mike. Oh yeah. La la da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. Now Church of Logic, he just says yeah 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 yeah. There's got to be an end to this somewhere. Ali is the man, and Dave Allen laughed my face off. Huge ass, how are you tonight? Come on, sing with me. Now Paul is a real estate novelist, and he never had time for a wife. But Ali and Alicia and Mike, they say he's probably been here for life. Yeah, probably. La da 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 da. La da la 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 la. And Ali Tisero. Oh yeah. Now Ali Tisero said it's a good crowd here today, and she's the manager. He gave me a smile, 'cause Ali knows it's me they've come to see on the greatest YouTube channel in the world. Get out of it, me, Kevin, you can't do this. Graham Stefan, you can't do this. They can't do this. Labba-dabba-doo-bee-bee-doo. You do-be-doo. Now the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And there's Ray with his Luca badge, the #1 on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube too. Oh yeah, don't mind. There's John Webb and Hugh Jass, they are here for you today. And Stephen Liberansky on Palm Bay, Florida, they'll dance a song for you. Oh yeah, 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 la da ba da ba da ba da ba, la ba da ba da ba da 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 da, la da da. And I forgot who paid for this song anyway. And Dexter Sickles with his Sickle family, Elijah and Ella are too. And Riley, they watch me on the big TV screen when they're not going out on their scooter bikes. Yeah, we know all about that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. That was all provided tonight by Dexter Sickles and the Sickle family. That was Katie and the whole bunch there. They've got Katie, they've got Riley, Ella, Elijah, which I'm surprised are watching me tonight because they normally go out on their bikes, but or the scooters or whatever it was. But the other night we were doing a song for you guys and you all just ran out. But I'm glad you're here today. Is Dexter, your dad, behaving himself tonight? Because he's not always behaving himself here on The Day Trader. Let me tell you, today on this show, your dad got banned from the channel because he was a very, very naughty boy. He was a very naughty boy. So you go and tell your dad to behave himself when he goes on the telly next time. Because if he gets banned again, he'll never be able to come back. And that will be it. That will be the end. Well, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. We've come to the end of another crazy show. And we're all going to go now. we're all going to go. So I'm going to leave you with this. Until we meet again tomorrow morning on the Day Trader. Hang on before the roll the bloody credits. Wait for the bloody credits. Wait a minute. I'm just checking. Yeah, Nvidia's going all the way down. You'll be glad you didn't buy it. What did I say? I said it would go down. Do I know more than CNBC? CNBC, oh, it's all going to go up tonight. Well, it's gone all the way down to the bottom and it's still going down. So I'm going to leave you with this. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to challenge you all. If you think this is the best you've ever heard a day trader sing in the whole world ever, in the history of the world ever, on any TV show, on any YouTube channel in the whole world ever, if you think this is the very best you have ever heard a song sung by an investor, a day trader, a YouTuber, if you think that, we have to light up the super chats now. On TikTok, I want to see roses and gifts and flowers. I want to see super chats flying through on YouTube, but only if you think this is the best song you've ever heard sung in the history of the world ever by a day trader on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. If you've heard somebody, if you've heard a day trader or an investor on TikTok or YouTube ever in the history of the world ever sing better than this, you don't give me anything. Not a single penny. But if you think this is the best you've ever heard sung by anyone ever on YouTube as a day trader or an investor, then we've got to light up the super chats. Are you ready? It's the challenge of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Andre Bocelli in Italian, live. Here we go. Say goodbye su navi ben marin che la soy. No, it's gonna be it's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò su navi ben marin che la soy. No, it's gonna be it's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò su navi ben marin che la soy. No, it's gonna be it's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò su navi ben marin che la soy. No, it's gonna be con me. Until next time, good night, God bless, thank you very much indeed, and thank you for all the loves and the super chats, spot on, there we go, that's it from me, thank you very much for being here, I hope you all enjoyed the music, it's my absolute pleasure, and of course, I'll see you back in the morning, we've got no time to roll the credits, so thank you very much, you've got about 10 seconds for the super chats to keep coming in, good night, God bless, see you back in the morning, bye-bye everybody. All right, Leah. There we go. We're off air now. We're all done. Another night done on the Day Trader Show. That was good, wasn't it? Enjoyed that. Good night. Right, let's put the lights up. I know I'm online. I was having a laugh. Who thought I didn't know I was online? Who thought I didn't know that I was online? I thought I'd just show you behind the scenes. I thought I'd show you behind the scenes. This is me behind the scenes. This is what the studio really looks like. You see? You thought I was just... You thought I didn't know. You didn't know that I knew that you knew that I knew that I knew. You didn't know. Enough of it. Roll the credits. Roll the credits. All right, who we got? Who's the star of the show? Star of the shows, moderators, Restream Bot, Dexter Sickles, Logan Pizza, Stephen Rowe. They gave me super chats. Followers, Alston, Syrah17, Real Ray, Ali Tisro. There you go. There's all the super chats. There you go. See you tomorrow. Good night, God bless. Bye.